The Memorial Day quintuple shooting, 5 people shot on 43rd Street in the Northern District at, of all things, a cookout on Memorial Day, something that obviously upset our community, something that should never happen, particularly on a solemn day like Memorial Day, but it happened. You all are well aware that we criminally charged 2 of our 3 victims that very day. One of our shooting victims actually, when we were attempting to seek medical treatment for him, fled on foot. He came back to that shooting scene with a gun. Thankfully, we had some undercover detectives up there who were able to interrupt him before he brought more harm to that community. Well, just last night, based on a community tip, and I think it's really important to hear that again, based on a community tip, Baltimore detectives were able to locate David Warren. David Warren is being charged with this quintuple shooting. When we found David Warren last night, he had 2 guns on his person. 2 guns on his person last night. We apprehended him after a brief foot chase. David Warren is a trigger puller. David Warren is on probation for an armed robbery. David Warren is a member of the 10 Grand Club in Baltimore. It's a club of people who consider themselves hitmen for hire. And David Warren is a person of interest in homicides and non-fatal shootings in our city. Again, another person who absolutely should not be on the streets of Baltimore. The theme seems to be violent repeat offenders. The theme seems to be people carrying guns in the city who are arrested by the police, and our gun arrests so far this year are up a staggering 78%. But the theme seems to be beyond that. You know, what's happening to these people that we're arresting for illegally carrying firearms in our neighborhood? Are they going to jail? Are they facing consequences? Do they believe there are consequences for carrying a gun on the streets of Baltimore? That's the frustration.